Now, first on today's agenda, scientists have stumbled upon a drug which works on the pleasure area of a woman's brain, thus improving her flagging libido. Originally created as an antidepressant, they found it did nothing for boosting moods. However, it worked wonders for the women's sex drives, with volunteers making love 60% more often after taking it. So, kind of begs the question, really. If you were in possession of a flagging libido, Carol McGiffin, would you consider taking this drug? It's being dubbed the female Viagra.
I think I'm on it.
Really?
I think Mark's been crushing it up in my cornflakes. Honestly, it's a nightmare. No, not really. No, seriously. Do you know what? No, hopefully I will never need it, but I have to say, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I know. Look, I know the time's coming when I might not. When I might need it, I mean.
Have you had enough?
No libido?
Yeah.
Well, yes, after my mum died, yeah, it was... everything died, you know, within me, and I didn't even think about sex. I couldn't talk about it. It just wasn't on my radar. So, but I think that's a natural... It's a natural reaction, isn't it? And it's something that you kind of go through, the grief process. And, you know, I wouldn't take it for that reason. But I think, you know, with the hormones and you know, my age and the M word and all of that, you know, I do hear from women that, you know, when they do have the menopause, that they do get a flagging libido and they don't want to have sex anymore.
M-word marriage.
No! I don't mind saying marriage, I just can't say the M. Look, I'm having a hot flash thinking about it. But I'm not.
How do you know it's low? Is it when he wants it more than you? Because it might be... It's only low if you're not matching the other person, isn't it?
Well, it is. I suppose it is, yes. But at the moment, you know, we're kind of compatible, although, you know, because he's 27, I mean, you know, he just can't get enough, you can imagine. So it's not 100% compatible. So maybe I should take it. But, you know, if that did happen, I probably would take it, but I would use it as a last resort, because I think there are other things you can do to get it going. You know, you can watch things.
I would take... Yes.
Do you know what I mean, though? I mean, to take a tablet like that would alter your mindset, your body, your hormones,
whatever. Well, isn't it just to alter your hormones? It can't... I mean, if you've got, like, psychological issues to do with intimacy, I can't imagine that taking the tablet would sort that out. But
no, that's a different thing.
And also,
that's what I mean.
And also, if you need to kind of take a tablet to get yourself going, you wouldn't want to tell them that you'd had one, would you? Because they'd be like, why can't you just... do it without one, then? Do you just not fancy me at all? So you'd have to sort of keep it a secret.
Do you not think you could actually do the opposite of it? You know, you could go, I've taken a little tablet.
Catch me if you can.
And then he can go, so have I. The two of you can go,
yes, you find that he's, like, feeding you these tablets on a regular basis.
Does this mean now, though, that we've got no excuse anymore for not having...
Oh, no, the good news is, Jane, it's not coming out for 2 years. We've got 2 years.
We've got 2 years to say, oh, not tonight.
All those years when you've had to pretend, you know, so a friend tells me, that, like, you know, there are lots of people, I'm sure, for years and years have had to sort of lie back, think of England and just kind of get it over with. Maybe now with this tablet, they might get something out of it.
Is that not what we all do? Is that not...
As I said, a close friend of mine once told me.
And you don't either anymore.
I'm a little liar. I am. No, for you, I mean, I am the one on the panel that has had probably the lowest sex drive throughout my life, and I think it's just that I've been with the wrong partner. And how can you tell if you know? Because sometimes you just don't fancy your partner anymore. Is that?
Well, it depends.
I mean, is this pill sort of put rose-tinted glasses on and makes him look like Peter Andre or something?
Well, I think it's different stages in your life, isn't it? I mean, for example, if you've just had a baby, sometimes your hormones, you know, your libido goes through the floor. It's good for that, I suppose.
Or when they get a bit older and just won't stay in their own bed at night. Amy, Jane.
Also, I think a lot of women, sadly, I think there are a lot of women out there who have never had good sex and so don't actually know what it's like, so don't look forward to it. And I do think there are women who do lie back and think of England, see it as a chore rather than a pleasure, and, you know, and that's what it is. And, you know, if this tablet does help women, you know, feel genuine sort of desire and, you know, feel properly... I can't say the H word, is what I want to say, but...
Gives women choices, doesn't it? Anything that does that it might frighten the life out of you, though, suddenly, if you started feeling all kind of... It could be in the supermarket or something.
Well, it's a great feeling, though, isn't it? you know, I don't know since when you last had that feeling, you know, when you really just really want it and you can't control yourself.
What if you're in the right place, though?
Who cares? Can't bend over the freezer. But I think it would be lovely, because you and I have obviously found love very late in life. Well, not that very late, middle age. And we want to maintain it. So maybe it's a maintenance. Maybe I would definitely take it if it was going to keep the feeling that I've got right now, which is the feeling you're on about.
Well, exactly, yeah. And you have to keep that going, I think, because, you know, if you want to sustain a relationship, and women sometimes can't help it. Men just carry on, but women, sometimes their hormones stop that. I don't know.
I always think that men never need anything like that, do you?
They don't.
I mean, there are men that do, but the majority seem to just always want it.
No, it's always in their, it's always in their head. It's not always necessarily down there.
That's a whole other topic.
That's why they need tablets.
Yeah.